it's your girl Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are making smothered chicken pasta. Here is some of the garlic and onion salt that I got from, where did I get this from, y'all? HomeGoods. So here I am putting it on my chicken thighs. Y'all, please make sure y'all trim y'all fat off y'all chicken thighs if y'all don't like a lot of fat, or if y'all don't want to have to like remove the fat later, because I did have to do that. I'm also using some of my gourmet seasonings that I got from another haul video. You can go back and see. This is like a oregano and tomato basil seasoning, and I like it really. It's really good. It's a really good seasoning. It adds like flair and flavor to everything else. As you can see, I'm pouring some olive oil on my chicken as well, and I'm about to put it in a bag because I'm going to marinate it in the refrigerator for about an hour or so. You can definitely feel free to do this step in a bag already. Like, you can put your seasoning in there. You can put your raw chicken in there, then add your seasoning, and then shake it up. I just want it to be fancy for YouTube, so that's why I seasoned it on a plate first. But anyways, so after that, you want to sanitize your area because it is chicken and you don't want to transmit any salmonella. I decided to make myself a drink using 4 ounces of grapefruit juice and 2 ounces of this Star Blue vodka. And you also want to add a squeeze of lemon. And y'all, this drink is so simple, but it was actually really good. My lemon would not stay on a cup, so I had to cut it a little. But after I did, and I added that lemon juice to it, y'all, it was so good. So back to cooking. As you can see, I just have a small piece of bell pepper here and about maybe a quarter of a white onion. Some fresh seasoning, whatever you have in the kitchen is really fine. As long as you have an onion, you should be good. You can definitely get away with just using dried seasonings, but if you have any if you have fresh seasoning, it always adds a little bit more element of, flair to your food. And it also makes it taste better. Y'all hear, Princess? Yeah. So I chopped up that onion, kind of rough chopped it. As y'all see, I had these nails on. I was trying to be cute. Y'all see that ring blinging over there? Oh yeah. Okay. And so then I also had some fresh cilantro in the refrigerator, so I chopped up some of that, and I chopped up some green onion. I love green onion. I always keep green onion in the house because it just tastes so good and it's so fragrant. And it always adds some color too, and I like color. And so after that, you want to add about maybe 4 tablespoons of olive oil to your pan. As you can see, my water was still drying in the pan, but clean out your water first, y'all. And so I turn on my stove, and I am cooking my chicken skin face down first because you want to brown it. So I'm not really cooking it all the way. I'm just going to brown it on each side for maybe about 5 minutes or so, just so I can get a nice good color, get some crispiness, and get some flavor on the bottom of the skillet. And so I'm going to zoom in a little bit and flip these over. Yeah, you can see they came out really good. I could have definitely let them brown a little bit longer. It's really just your preference of what you want to do. You can see that the chicken skin did shrink a little bit, and I did cut some off. And here I am just flipping them over. They're definitely not all the way cooked because right now we're just browning them. But after that, you want to remove them from the fire. Because now we're going to, after we take them out of the fire, take them out of the grease, you want to turn on your stove. And remember, that's really just chicken grease and olive oil, because we're going to add our seasoning to it and cook those down because we're going to start to make our gravy. So I added in my vegetables. I added in my seasoning, and then you're going to see I'm going to place my chicken on top. And this is how I traditionally just make smothered chicken. When I do make smothered chicken, I usually don't use green onion. I usually just use 2 full whole onions because it just makes its own gravy, and it's really good. It's called a short gravy. And so after that, I did add some butter in there. I know y'all like, oh my gosh, how much fat is this girl adding to this food? You know what? It is a lot of grease when I think about it. But in the end, after it settled before we ate, I did remove a lot of the grease from it. So while that's cooking, I am making my egg noodles. I got these in the last haul from Marshall's. Not Marshall. Why? Oh, because it was Marshall's HomeGoods. So y'all, these little noodles were so cute. So they came out good. They're perfectly proportioned. So here's my chicken. It's looking really good and it's cooking down. And so I decided to chop them in half, not only so they can cook faster, but also so they can get more flavoring in the half pieces. And so after I slice them, I'm just going to let them cook down for maybe about 15 minutes or so. And then you're going to see next, I'm saying 15, maybe about like 5 or 10 minutes later is how it was looking. So I removed the chicken. As you can see, it's not just like grease anymore. It's like butter and like juice and like flavor from the veggies. And so now I'm adding my heavy cream. As you can see, there is some residue left from the oil and the butter on top. But like I said, after the sauce that you use with the heavy whipping cream, I added maybe about half a cup of heavy whipping cream. And I added some more seasoning into it. After it settled down, you will have an opportunity to remove any excess like grease or like butter from the top. Literally, you just have to take a spoon and you can spoon it off the top. But you can save yourself a lot of trouble if you reduce some of the fat that's already going to be in the dish by trimming your chicken. So I added more garlic salt to it. And then again, you see my sauce is starting to look really nice, my gravy. So I'm adding my chicken thighs back in so they can smother in the sauce. And then I added that juice that was left on the plate. And I let that cook down for an additional maybe 5 or 10 minutes or so. It really didn't take long. And this is, y'all, I don't know why the camera was, because my phone died. So I had to plug my phone up. So the only way that I could get the angle was from this side of the house. So that is the pasta. I am adding it to the chicken and I am stirring it. Y'all, this pasta was so good. I'm not even going to lie. It was even better on the second day. It doesn't look very appealing, but I'm telling y'all it was good. You just have to take my word for it. You can also eat this over rice or cauliflower rice as well. You don't have to use pasta. I just wanted to use this pasta because I had found it that day, so I had to use it. But afterwards, I let that cook for maybe like 5 minutes just so like the sauce can fully coat it. And this is how it looked. And I topped it with some cilantro. And let me tell you guys, it was bon appetit. Bon appetit. Thanks for watching. Follow and subscribe. Bye.